Last time I started with the topic called as demography. Short note is definitely asked on demography. Another topic in this demography is called as fertility, where rarely the question is asked on fertility, but as far as practical day-to-day clinical practice is important. In day-to-day clinical practice, this fertility topic is more important. So, what is the world population trend? The world population trend is, at present, the world population is, there is an explosion. So day by day, even for a minute or every second, there are so many births, more than 80 million births per second in world. So this world population trend is constantly changing. So I will not concentrate on much on the world population trend, but remember, the most populous country in world is China, which is number 1. China constitutes 21% of world population, total world population. Means if there are suppose 100 million persons are there, 21 millions are from China. This is an example. But if you consider the population rate in India, India constitutes 16% of the total world population. So India, first most populous country in world is China. Second most populous country in world is India. The birth rate and the death rate, if you consider about India, the birth rate is 24. If you consider the total our country, and death rate is 9. So these figures you must remember. Let's say what is meant by family size. In general, family size means total number of persons staying in the family. So, while in demography, total family size means the number of children born by a female during her reproductive age group. What is called as reproductive age group? The age group of a female from 15 years to 45 years is called as the reproductive age group. Why this is called a reproductive age group? Because female is more likely to give the birth during this age group. So how many children a couple can born during their reproductive age group? Almost 15 children can be born by a couple or a female during her reproductive age group. So these are the figures which has been given in the books. मेरे दिल की कोई बात नहीं. Now what are the factors which depends, which increases the family size? There are 5 factors by and large. Number 1 is low age of marriage or early marriages. Number 2 is more literacy, means less education. Number 3 is low economical class. And number 4 is the couple is not at all using the contraceptive measures. So these are the few factors which increases the family size. So how to remember? Remember A5, whatever I have enumerated just now. Now coming to the fertility. The other name for fertility is natality. So if the question is asked on natality, you must answer about the fertility. So in exam, student go blind. What is natality? So natality is nothing but a fertility. What is fertility? A couple is able to give the birth to the newborn or their offspring. That is called as fertility. So this fertility, what are the factors on which this fertility depends? The factors on which the fertility depends is well education. Again, healthy couple. The couple should be economically strong. Educated, economically strong, healthy couple and they should know the education about the parenthood, how to take care of the children. So now coming to there are few factors which are described under the fertility. The first factor is birth rate, general birth rate, GFR, and NRR. These are the four things under which fertility has to be discussed. What is birth rate? Birth rate is nothing but number of children born by a female divided by mid-year population. Mid-year population means the 1st July of every month. That on that day, whatever the population is there, that population has to be multiplied by 100. So this is the birth rate. Number of children born, newborn children divided by mid-year population means on 1st July. Remember this figure. And if you go through the MCQ from my book, this has been elaborated in detail. Divided by, multiplied by 100. But by and large, this is not accepted in fertility or demography because all females are not in reproductive age group on 1st July. So what is more specific is GFR, general fertility rate. So this is again given by the number of newborns are born divided by mid-year population of a female who are in the reproductive age group between the 15 to 45 years of age multiplied by 100. So this has got more value. Most important is NRR. NRR is asked to each and every student in Viva. So NRR means net reproductive age rate. Net reproductive rate. Net reproductive rate. So NRR is a more specific fertility indicator. What is meant by NRR? Concentrate. NRR means number of female children born by a newborn female during her newborn female child during her childhood. Little bit confused. What is NRR? Number of the female child born to the newborn female during her reproductive age group, that is 15 to 40 years of age. This is called as NRR. NRR one means 2 children born by a couple. NRR 0.5 means 1 children is born together. So in China, they are following NRR 0. Still their population is more as compared to the other countries. So remember, NRR has to be on fixed. There is other things which are called as birth rate and death rate. The average, before that, average life expectancy of a male and a female, life expectancy means how many years a male or a female can survive during her or his life. Life expectancy of the world is 70 years, male or a female. While life expectancy in India, male can survive 62.8 years, means 62 years 8 months, and female can survive up to 70 years. So these are the figures. These figures has to be known. So this is the life expectancy. Now, as I told you in the first class of demography, there are only demography. Whole demography depends upon only 2 things: birth rate and death rate. So there are many factors which increases the birth rate. There are many factors which decreases the birth rate. Same thing is for death rate. Many factors which increases the death rate and many factors which decreases death rate that you can read from